Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video.
Welcome everybody, guys. Let's take a look again at the gold market. So yesterday it was really narrow trading session, mostly stands inside to the Friday collapse. So and on the daily chart we do not need to make any adjustment. So this drop looks bearish and doesn't correspond to idea of the bullish reversal. I mean, first of all, the pattern that we have on the weekly chart is double repo buy has been completed previous week, although by letter the double repo is still valid because invalidation point will be 1180 area, and to cancel the direct double repo and turn it to double repo failure, market should show the week close below this area. And formally the double repo is still valid, but the price action that we see here, well, maybe in the result it will be just a retracement, but currently it looks not really very friendly to the pattern, and currently personally I do not want to go long and not fascinating with any thoughts on the possible taking the long position on gold market in general. Especially because it is supported by the fundamental background that we have in the gold market. As we have discussed in the weekly report, it actually contradicts a bit to the pattern that we see on the weekly, and that was one of our major concerns on the gold market, that actually the fundamentals that we see, the sell-off that we see in the ETFs doesn't support the idea of the significant upward retracement that we see on the technical picture. And that's makes the technical patterns really a bit tricky and increase chances that they could fail. And on Friday market already have made the on Monday market already has made the first step into the failure because this collapse was really significant. What's also important and interesting, guys, that market actually doesn't object against this collapse, and because we do not see any fast upward return. For example, right here, like here, so it's collapse and market will return right back up very fast. But here is a quite different story. So market just stands tight near the bottom of this previous drop, and that looks really bearish. So on the 4-hour time frame chart, what we have currently, first of all, as we said yesterday, probably market should proceed lower, and we said that any upward bounce, any upward bearish continuation pattern. Yesterday we thought about and talked about the possible triple to sell. We should treat as an opportunity to go short in the short-term perspective on the intraday charts, because nearest target will be, guys, I suppose the lower bottom of this consolidation, because collapse was really very fast. And to the downside we have two major areas as a potential destination point. First of all, this is 1172, 1173. This is kind of the free drive pattern, guys, is forming, but I do not call it as the free drive because it stands at top. Usually free drive forming at the bottom. If descending free drive or a scanning free drive should be formed at the top. But here we have somewhere in the middle of the range, we have the kind of free drive pattern is forming. But the ratios by the shape, it is really looks like the free drive, because take a look. First bottom, second stands 127 of the first, and the third will be the crossing of the 1618 of the first and 127 of the second drive. So by the shape, it really looks like the free drive. So let's call it the free drive. But by the placement, it's not the free drive, of course, because free drive is a reversal pattern. So anyway. This crossing of the extensions create the target. It's 1173. That's the first destination point in the 4-hour time frame chart. Also, we have incompleted XOP. It's 1170. So this ABC tab page. That's what we have on the 4-hour time frame chart. but they are a bit extended, and definitely hardly they will be hit during today's session, probably maybe later. Today what's important on the follow time frame chart is this action, guys. I have marked it as a R letters, calls a reversal. Market right now is forming reversal session. So a few minutes ago it was 2 times smaller, so its downward action is increasing. And take a look, because market here create the new top, compares, I just increase the scale so you will see it better. So take a look, it's create the new top, compares to the previous session, but it will close below the bottom of the session. But also it's engulfs, so take a look, this action and this action as well, and I will not be surprised if it will drop even lower. So that is the bearish sign. Why this candle is important? Because if you'll take a look at the hourly chart, this candle is a part of the ABCD retracement. And recently we talked about possible ABCD right with 1196 retesting of these lows, and we said it will be good if market will form kind of a godless triple to sell that we will try to short. But in result, you can see market was not able to stop on the 618, dropped right back down to the lows, but it keeps these lows intact. This lows is higher than this one. And here we have the attempt to move higher, but this CD leg is smaller and it flatter. It means that market is losing the purchasing power, the bullish power here. That makes me think that the more chances to get the pattern that I have drawn here. This is a butterfly. The first target for the butterfly will be 1180. Let's return back to the previous lows and retesting of the major support. You can see 1180 already have been hit. Next target will be 1618 extension. Sorry guys, not having this one extension. Right, it will be approximately 1177. This will be next destination point. So that's the major pattern that we'll be watching for right now, because the nuances that we see here with the reversal session on the follow time frame chart and the way how market is forming retracement here makes gold market looks weak, and for me it confirms the overall view that more chance the market will proceed lower back to the bottom of the channel first. The bottom of the channel will be approximately also when the butterfly should be complete. It's around 1177. So that's what we will be watching for in the gold market within a couple of sessions, I suppose.